The 10 News Weather Authority, always watching and tracking for you from the JES Weather Center.
Well, good evening, everyone. Here's a look at our Skycam network showing that conditions have calmed down significantly. Still dealing with breezy conditions out there, but our temperatures are cooling down otherwise. 56 out in Wytheville, 63 for Martinsville, 65 here in Roanoke, and then Blacksburg sitting right below 60 degrees. Radar scanning the skies, not picking up anything at this time. We did have a couple of very light showers building through parts of West Virginia. Those are not going to make it far east enough. We're going to stay mostly dry for the remainder of the night. So no more isolated rain showers that will be tagging the region. In fact, we're going to stay mostly clear. Partly cloudy skies from time to time for parts of Pocahontas and Greenbrier counties. But other than that, mostly clear skies going to be settling in by the time we wake up on our Thursday. Morning conditions are going to be very, very similar. Going to be fairly comfortable outside and actually a little bit of temperatures cooling down. 49 Martinsville. That is the first 40 that we've seen pop up on the overnight lows. So for parts of the Hill City, Alta Vista, Bedford 54. Over in the NRV, Floyd also at 49. Pulaski 52. Same goes for Blacksburg. So going to wake up tomorrow morning fairly chilly. Most likely going to need a light jacket, maybe even a hoodie early on in the morning. Overnight winds going to be dying off, but still going to be gusty at times. It's going to be a give or take sort of scenario. Going to stay breezy as well. Winds right around 5 miles per hour out of the north and west. High pressure is going to continue to influence us building into tomorrow, so that's why our skies are clearing up very, very nicely. We saw partly cloudy skies earlier in the day. We're actually going to stay mostly sunny through Saturday. So the next several days are going to be very, very nice outside. Drier air is building in. It's going to be crispy in the morning, so it's going to feel fantastic. Once we get to the afternoon hours, lots of sunshine and lots of warmth. High temperatures for your Thursday. 71 the NRV, 74 for the Highlands. Roanoke gets to about 78, same for Southside. And then Lynchburg gets right up to about 77 degrees. Here's a look at what we're tracking going into tomorrow. We've got low pressure basically right to our north. That was bringing some isolated showers earlier in the day. We've got low pressure up there to the north and west. That's going to be building across parts of the country. But notice this sort of omega shape here. High pressure at the upper levels is going to be building in. That's going to be suppressing any rising motion, bringing us some mostly clear skies. Also, what that does is it increases our winds out of the north and west. So as low pressure builds out, our winds will continue, then eventually they'll die off once we get into Friday and low pressure builds off the coast. But until then, we're going to stay fairly breezy. We're going to dry out pretty significantly. Notice, going to feel very, very comfortable on the cusp of feeling bone dry on Friday. By Saturday, that humidity starts to peak, and then it continues to peak as we head into next week. Mowing forecast, all good to go for the next several days as we're going to stay mild breezy, mild dry, and then warm and dry as we head into the weekend. Speaking of the weekend, temperature is going to be flipping, going from the 70s all the way up to the 80s on both Saturday and Sunday. Notice our little icon there on Sunday. Partly cloudy with some afternoon thunder showers, very much possible as the pattern looks to shift as we head into next week.